Hello Geeks and Gamers, Matt Lemke here with Through Gamer Goggles, and today we have buried monument terrain from Gale Force 9, and we're dressing it up a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of glue and water mix, which this is about a 50-50 Elmer's or just white PVC glue or whatever they call it. Just a white glue with water at 50-50-ish, and I got to mix it up a little bit more. You can make this, it keeps for a long time. I made this jar 3 or 4 years ago. And then basically what you do is you just put your brush on where you want the texture that, or whatever texture you're going to use. You brush it on. You don't have to worry too much about getting it on some of the rock faces, because the glue in and of itself will dry clear. And then I like to do it on something like this, because when you go and you put the texture on, it's going to go all over the place and you can recycle it. We're going to use the medium basing grit. As you can tell, I've already done some of it. We're going to go back and we're going to dress that up a little bit more too. We're going to kind of conquer 2 videos with 1 video here. And basically what you do is you just go like this and you sprinkle it on. And you let it dry. Now, these are very full. And once it dries, it does dry pretty well. You can see, like, it doesn't come off super easy. It does come off, but you can fix that. There's a couple ways to fix that. Blow some of that off of there. Let's see, do I have a scraper? I don't have a scraper per se, but I do have this, so I'm going to move all this bigger stuff off to the side so I can put it down and it's not going to slide all over the place. And then I'm going to take another brush and clean off the rim so I can put this back on. And we're going to do a couple more steps here. We're going to focus on where I would like some more of the finer stuff to be, which the smaller rocks, obviously, we're going to zoom in for this. The smaller rocks will be towards the top, because they're not going to have the same type of weight that the other ones would have to fall farther. So we're going to carefully put some glue in here, some up here, maybe a little bit in here, just like that. Let it run down here a little bit. Now, I was saying there's a way to make the glue stronger, or the bond stronger. You just do this. You put more glue over the top of your terrain. Just like that. Now, I goofed, sort of, because I'm getting ready to dump terrain texture on this. Now you notice I got some on the stone here, so I want to clean that off pretty well. And I'm going to put some here, clean off those extra spots. And then I'm going to take this. Something that does work good with this is the fine basing grit. Something that works really well is a spoon, a teaspoon, an old spoon from Salvation Army or thrift store that you can pick up cheap. And what you do with it is you just kind of sprinkle it. Sprinkle it around, let it drop down. You can toss it on those places and tap it off real quick. Where you want, like, some more, you want to show some piles where it's a little bit, not so much rougher, but where maybe some of the terrain will be a little bit tighter. a couple more places here and there. Brush some of these spots. Put a little bit more glue on it so they stay better. And basically what you're doing is you're bonding everything together. Put some in there. Put some there. See, and you can tell by where it falls too, just sprinkling it where, you know, some areas are going to be a little bit less traveled upon than others. It just gave me a good idea. I'm going to go like this. Take a little bit of the paint or the glue off my brush, and I'm going to dab it in the corner here a little bit, and without sticking my head on the camera, I'm going to let it run down here a little bit and dab it in, and maybe along this edge where things wouldn't necessarily be walking, but that the terrain might have ended up. And just kind of toss it in there. Toss it in there. You know, there's no real perfect method of doing this. It's gonna fall all over the place. It is a messy job. You can sprinkle it on pretty much anywhere you want. I'm gonna turn it a little bit. And then you just kind of shake it off, tap it a little bit, a couple different places, and voila. I'm going to clean off this one a little bit here. You can see that, you know, okay, well, my monument is dark and I'm not necessarily happy with the color, but that'll be the next tutorial. We'll come back. These will be dry. I'm going to give them a couple days to dry off, or give it a couple days to dry off. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to ink it or wash it with a paint. Thanks for watching. This has been dressing up the buried monument terrain from Gale Force 9, making it a little bit, giving it a little bit more flavor rather than those pieces of terrain that you just kind of buy. We do videos on miniatures every Tuesday, board games every Monday, role-playing games every Thursday. Thanks for watching. Stop back soon. I hope to hear from you. I'd love to hear in your comments. Engage us. Question us. If you have something that you want to see done, let us know. I'll do my best to go out and get it. Have a good day.